let's start our lesson about Starry Nights. Okay, Starry Nights, and this is part 1. Now we have on the screen a story, So Many Stars. It's titled So Many Stars. Okay, let's read it. Read it, Mecca now. Dad.
Dad drove Liz and his sister Lola to see
Uncle George.
Uncle George.
They arrived
They arrived after dark, and
Uncle George's house
Uncle George's house was in
the mountains.
mountains. It was quiet because there was no neighbor or bus
Busy streets nearby.
Nearby.
Lewis said,
Wow, look at all
the stars
the stars
in the nighttime sky.
nighttime sky. Lola asked, are there more stars over the mountains? We have the same number of stars here as us.
You have at home. Uncle George explained.
Uncle George explained. You have
Street lights
street light and other light where
you live. Yes, the lights
the lights make it hard to see the stars.
the only
Light,
here
the only light here is
moonlight.
moonlight.
It's easier
It's easier to see the stars here because it is
darker here.
dark. It is darker here.
My teacher
My teacher said that stars can form
shapes.
shapes.
Lewis said.
Lucy said.
Uncle George spotted
Uncle George spotted a group of stars at the
Orion the hunter.
The hunter. He pointed
Two, three bright
to three bright stars and
said,
choose
those stars
stars
are the hunters built.
are the hunters built. The two bright stars
Above the belt
above the belt,
to the right
right
and left are Orion's shoulders.
children. Dad said, I am hungry, let's
Eat dinner outdoors.
This
is going
this is going to be a fun
visit.
visit.
Lewis said. Okay, Mecca. When we sit in the dark at night, what can we see in the sky? All of us, what can we see in the sky?
Stars.
Yes, we can see stars, and here in our story, the characters here also see stars in the sky, and the story was about stars in the sky. Okay, explain the meaning of the birds in bold. Neighbors. Do you know what does neighbors mean? Neighbors.
يعني جارتين.
Yes, people who live, huh, next to us or besides us. Yes. Okay. And night time.
Nighttime.
What does night time mean?
Nighttime means it's dark outside.
Yes. Yes. Time at the night. Okay. Moonlight.
Moonlight means the moon. It's not
Light.
bright money.
Light from the moon. Okay. Or rays from light from the moon, or the light of the moon. Okay. When we are at night. Form. What does form mean?
Form.
Yes, form shapes.
I don't know.
Make or draw shapes. Stars in the sky form shapes, or means draw shapes or make shapes. Okay. Okay. Spotted. Spotted means
يعني they looked and they see something.
okay. Okay, Makkah. Very good. Now use the sentences below to have a collaborative. Wait a second. Yes. A collaborative conversation about the text. Present your ideas to the class. Number 1. Explain what Lewis sees after he arrives at Uncle George's house. What Lewis sees after he... Yes?
He sees stars everywhere.
Yes. He sees the stars in the nighttime sky. Okay, number 2. Discuss why the family can see more stars near Uncle George's house. Why the family can see more stars.
I don't know.
Huh? Because there are fewer street lights, which makes it easy to see the star. It was fully dark, as lights make it hard to see the stars. It was fully dark in this place. Okay. Okay. Talk about what Uncle George shows Lewis and Lula. What Uncle? Yes.
3 bright stars.
Yes, he showed them the 3 stars that called the hunters built. Okay? Okay, Mecca, good job. What do you think is the genre of the story we just read? What is the kind of it?
Real?
It's a...
Real?
I can't hear you. It's a realistic fiction. Okay? Because it depends
Yeah, I
on...
said real.
What?
I said
Real,
real.
yes. I couldn't hear you. Yes, excellent. It's a realistic fiction. Yes, very good. Excellent, Mac. Okay. How can we identify that a story is realistic fiction? How can we identify it? Mecca,
Yeah.
how can we identify that it's real or realistic fiction? How can?
I don't know.
Yes,
What is
because it use the writer here uses imaginary depends on real facts. Okay, okay, Mecca.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch this video.
I can see it.
Wait a second. We have here another example of realistic fiction. Can you read this, Mecca? Let's read Josie. Josie.
Lucy and Link were friends.
Ling was happy.
Link was happy.
Josie
Joyce
with
was
her neighbor.
neighbor. Joyce was happy. Link lived
Nearby.
nearby too. Josie and Link
Couldn't wait
couldn't wait for the school. They
to end
to end. They planned
a sleep
a
sleepover.
sleepover at
Josie's
Josie's
house.
house.
Yes.
They were going to sleep in
A tent.
in Josie's backyard.
Yes. As the class
as the class was leaving, Miss
Huh.
Sleepover. Cortez
Mr. Curtis said,
said, your weekend homework is to look at the nighttime
yes,
sky and explain what you saw at Monday. The class grumbled why the unhappy sound. Mr.
Curtis asked, it will be fun
It will be fun
looking at the sky at night.
at night.
Okay, now Mecca, circle how the girls feel about being neighbors. How they feel.
I can't understand.
How the girls feel about being neighbors. Huh?
Happy.
Yes, they were happy. Okay. Why they cannot المفروض هنا ان احنا نعمل circle. Okay, they were happy. Okay, why they cannot wait for school to end. Why they cannot wait for school to end.
To make sleepover.
Yes, okay. Draw a box around the weekend homework. Okay. And here Mecca. How does the author show Mr. Coates feels differently from the class about the homework?
They feel unhappy.
Yes, okay, very good. Read the questions, discuss the answers. What can you say about the characters Ling and Juicy? What about the characters Ling and Juicy?
And we have to add.
Yes. Huh. They are good friends and neighbors. Huh. They love similar types of adventure like night camping and stargazing. Okay. Okay. Looking at the relationship between the two girls, identify clues. Identify clues from the text that shows that they like being together. What shows they like being together?
They like to be happy.
Huh?
But again, I don't know.
Identify clues from the text that shows that they like being together. They were happy being neighbors. Huh? They planned a sleepover at Jose's house. Okay. The author titled the story Starry Night. If you had to rename the story based on the friendship between the girls instead of what would you call it and why? Instead of the sky, what would you call it and why? If
I
you
don't understand this one.
okay, if you have the opportunity, if you have the chance to rename the story, what will you call it? What would you call it and why? Now you can again.
يعني هم قصدهم يعني قصدهم يعني نقول ايه يعني ستاري نايت انا يعني مش فاهمة الحتة دي.
يعني to rename try to rename the story. حاول انت تسميها اسم تاني غير ستيري نايت. تسميها ايه and why?
Sleep over.
Okay. Okay. Very good, Mac. Now discuss the questions. What was the class homework? What was the class homework?
The teacher said to them they have to look at the sky at night.
Yes. Would you have loved to carry out this homework too? Would you? Okay. Yes. Why? Why? Because it's fun and enjoyable.
Homework.
Yes.
Homework
It's easy. Okay. Okay. How did the class feel about the homework? Why? How did the class feel about the homework? Why?
they feel unhappy because
Yes, the class grumbled and was unhappy. Why?
the class
Wants to have fun over the weekend. For example, Lucy and Ling planned a sleepover at Josie's house. They were going to sleep in a tent in Josie's backyard. Okay? Yes. Josie and Ling were good friends. Okay. Neighbors. The word neighbor again. Neighbor. And nighttime and grumbles. Do you know the meaning of neighbor now?
never means when someone is beside us.
Okay. lives beside us. Okay, nighttime.
Nighttime means when it is dark.
Okay, and grumbled.
I don't know what it's gonna be.
I can't hear you.
I don't know what is grumbled to mean.
Grumbled. It means they are angry, not happy. Okay, not happy, angry. Okay,
Okay.
and delighted. Means very happy. Okay, very happy. Okay. Now circle the two smaller word in outdoors. The two smaller word in outdoors. Why are the girls delighted to be sleeping outdoors? Why are they delighted to be sleeping outdoors? Huh. It will be lots
It will be so cold.
lots of fun. It will be lots of fun. Okay? It will be lots of fun. Underline text evidence that shows how the girls feel about doing homework at the time. At the time. They were
They were
complained.
can
Okay. Underline text evidence that shows how the girls feel about doing homework at the time.
she feels unhappy.
Yes. Okay. What did Ling bring for their sleepover? What else could have been interesting to bring? What did Ling bring for their sleepover? Huh? Sleeping? Sleeping bags? Yes, he brought sleeping bags and flashlights. Okay?
And sweets.
What did you say?
And sweets.
And sweets. Okay, excellent. Very good. You are focused. Okay. Okay, Makkah. Why did the girls complain about doing their homework? What is one reason you might complain about homework? First, why did the girls complain about doing their homework? Why? Yes, because they wanted to have fun and play in the tent. Okay? What is one reason you might complain about homework? Your reason about homework? Huh? They would have fun by playing games in the tent. Okay? Using flashlights. Okay? The last question. Why were the girls delighted to be sleeping in outdoors? Because they have fun. They would have fun by playing games in the tent using flashlights. Okay. Next, what do you think you might learn as you read this story? What did you learn?
I learned about that word.
What people can see in the nighttime sky. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. What clue in the illustration on page 43 lets you know that you might get more information about the sky? It's a Josie's father is pointing at a telescope at the sky. A telescope at the sky. Okay? Yes. now we have our task. Task A. Do you think the girls sleep over in a tent is a good chance to finish their homework? Why?
Yeah.
It's your task. It's your homework. You can answer it in your homework. Okay? Do you think the girls sleep over in a tent?
Can I answer now? I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer
Okay, you can.
homework.
Yes, you can. Okay? Task B. Do you consider Joyce's father helpful? Why?
Yeah, because it gives us information.
Yes, very good, Mecca. Task C. How do you think the class feels about homework? Why?
Unhappy because they want to make a sleepover.
Yes, very good, Mecca. You are a good girl. Now we learned today. We learned these words together. We learned delighted. Yes, delighted. Neighbor,
Neighbor.
grumbled. A night time. Okay, and we learn about realistic fiction story. Okay, and this is part 2 of our lesson, realistic fiction. Close your eyes, Makka. Imagine you are sitting in a tent. You see a tiny light dancing on the wall. What do you think it is?
I can't imagine things. I can't imagine things. I can't.
Why? You can imagine. Close your eyes and imagine. You're sitting
I
in.
don't know how to imagine. I don't know how to imagine. Only at night I can imagine.
But when you close your eyes, you can imagine too.
But if I close my eyes, I will not imagine. I will sleep.
Try. Try. You see a tiny light dancing on the wall. What? What do you think it is?
Dancing on the wall. What the?
Yes. طب, let's play together. I will close my eyes too and imagine with you. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Huh. What do you imagine now?
I didn't close my eyes.
No, I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Put your hands in your eyes and close your eyes and imagine. What can you see? Huh?
I see a monster.
You see what?
I see a monster. I see a monster.
I can't hear you.
I see a monster.
A monster. Wow. Okay. And I see a forest. I see a forest. Okay, Mecca. May
Something.
yes. You see something frightening. but I see forest. Okay, Mecca. How can two people look at the same thing and see something different? You may look at the same thing and say something different. Okay, both of us close their eyes and we imagine something different. Okay, let us read and see how our imagination can create images in the night sky using stars. When you look at stars, we can see different things. We won't see the same thing. Okay. What is a realistic fiction? Realistic fiction is a story that is made up, but the characters and setting are like those in real life. It's fiction that is believable.
Yeah.
Yes, believable because it could really happen. Realistic fiction could be really happen. Okay, like our story we studied before, Starry Night. It's fiction, but it could be happen. Okay.
The miss.
Yes. Let's read this text. Link said,
Ling said, I hope this won't take too long. Juicy looked up and spotted
a crescent moon. This is a crescent moon, the shape of crescent. الهلال. Yes. Did you? Yes. Did you?
Did you know
The moon's light
the moon's light
comes from the sun.
sun?
Yes.
From the sun. Did you see?
It's funny.
It's funny that is
Called moonlight.
moonlight.
Yes, said Link.
How was
Thinking,
think about
playing
playing
in the tent.
Did you see Juicy's dad
Smiled.
smile and
The girls
at the girl
at the girls and said, see the stars in the sky. Huh. Those points. Okay, Mecca, those points of bright
you can see the big dipper.
jibber.
He said it's a group of stars that look like a big dipper.
Giant
Giant
spoon.
moon in the sky.
Okay, Mecca. Why does Juicy say